Today, why we feel fear.
The topic today is fear. Why do we get scared, and how do we overcome it? For the what it is part, fear is a reaction that we have to certain things. This fear can be natural or irrational, or both depending on the situation. Like, imagine a bear is charging at you at full speed. Your natural reaction to this would be to run away as fast as you can. And if you were scared, then that would be a natural fear, because this is a live, present threat to your being at this moment. Unlike if you're in a dark room and you're scared. This would be considered an irrational fear, because unlike the bear situation, there is no threat here. You're just imagining it. The dark can't harm you unless there's some physical being in your room. Then odds are, nothing is going to come after you and kill you. Although fear is something that is in you, it may not be your fault, but your ancestors' fault. Fear of things can be passed down through generations, like a spider. Generally, they aren't a threat and can't do any harm, let alone kill you. And yet, a lot of people have a fear of spiders. Some of this is passed down onto you. A long time ago, spiders were more dangerous and a larger threat. So a lot of people, a long time ago, feared spiders. Then that fear kept being passed down through person to person in every generation.
And now, how to get rid of your fears.
Now, on to how we deal with and get rid of fear. Even though you may fear something, that doesn't mean that that fear will be there forever. You can conquer your fears, rendering them useless, or almost useless. Imagine that you're afraid of heights. One way to conquer, or try to conquer, this fear, is by being in high places a lot, getting used to being scared by that. Eventually, you'll get used to the feeling of being scared by it, and it won't really bother you anymore. The same is with getting scared in the dark. If you're in the dark a lot, and you get used to the dark, the less it will affect you.
Lastly, fear story.
One time, me and my sister decided to go to a place called Frightmare. If you don't know, this Frightmare is a haunted house that generally scares the crap out of people that go there. When me and my sister went, I was 10 years old. Not a great age to go to some extremely scary haunted house. We went in, and right from the start, I wanted to leave. Just to get out of there. My natural senses were saying that things were gonna hurt me, to kill me, to injure me. But yet, for some reason, I stayed, making that really scary for me. Looking back, I don't understand why I got scared. They can't touch me, and there's people in costumes. Really realistic costumes, but still just costumes. It was awful, but also good. I enjoyed being scared there. It was like some part of me wanted to go back, even though they scared the crap out of me. Later, I found out that this was because the part that I enjoyed about being in there was the adrenaline rush. I enjoyed the feeling of power, the ability to go faster and longer with adrenaline. When the adrenaline rush kicks in, your heart starts beating faster in order to get more blood, pumping constantly to meet the demands that it thinks it will soon need. Also, your lungs start to expand so that they get more oxygen so that you can move faster and longer, because your body needs that to keep going. In a lot of situations, adrenaline rushes can save lives. Imagine that there is a fire that has just erupted in front of you, and you will get an adrenaline rush that allows you to move faster and get out of that situation, alive and hopefully in one piece. Adrenaline rushes give people that feel of power, as if they can just go and keep going. And that is why people enjoy being scared, to get that adrenaline rush.